Here we go, boys. Episode 55. We're up and about because there was one reason last week, even though today we are looking good in the Delisand type silks. One of Tony's favourite horses, Delisand, Tone.
Yeah, in my lay stable. Yes,
look at us. We look like the Australian flag here, Tassie. We're in the red, white and blue.
Look, it's beautiful because they are lovely colours. They do complement each other, and we are stars.
We are primary. We are primary colours. That's right. Now, we're all a bit disappointed because we had some big news today. Marto, our professional punter from Aussie Pro Punters, not Punt Kings, Aussie Pro Punters, the great man was going to join us, but he got called into work, so he can't. We're missing Marto, our professional punter.
He didn't need to go to work. The guy's cashed up.
Yeah,
the winner that he tipped out to everyone, he didn't need to go. But you know what it is?
What's that?
He's too good for us now.
Yeah.
Oh, big swinger after last week. You know, like
we've been waiting for the mandatory meat and two veg, which means basically cock and balls. We've been waiting for it to stand up and be erect, Tony, like it should be every week from the professional punter. So, Tony, you're a bit up and about last week, mate. The great man himself. Marto for days. Marto gets a very nice little magical drift on what was it, primary something or I don't know.
Private eye.
Private eye. There you go. The great man himself. It started $9.
That's a nice little collect there.
Tassie, we won't mention the elephant in the room, or will we? Tone's titanium tip. Can we say it? Big Boy Roy was Big Boy Royd.
Big time.
Yeah, no good. That's it. He's finished. He's gone into the lay
No
stable.
way, mate. No way.
Little
no
Roy
way you're putting a line through Big Boy Roy. No
He's
way.
Done.
Hey?
No, I'm not backing anymore. Nah, he's
Are you
out. He's
serious?
That's it. I'm done. Big Boy Roy. Too many disappointments. Wins when I'm not on. He is like the Juventus soccer team. Never, ever back them because they are poisonous. Big Boy
You're
Roy.
harsh, man. You're harsh, man, but I can see you getting on, especially when it's going around somewhere like at Wyong, in a welter. It's got 75 kilos. You know what I mean? I can see it. Tone's on.
Tone's going to back up. He's going to back up the truck and load it on. And you know what, Taz? He's going to get about $4 again because it always starts at $4. There's no way.
Big Boy Roy goes into the Hulk category, who's incidentally racing tomorrow. Do not back the Hulk on a Saturday.
I reckon the Hulk's a chance at Kembla.
Oh,
it can't win. It can't win in the city, so it can only win at tracks like Kembla Grange or Newcastle or Grafton or Wyong. So I reckon I might have a little sneaky little couple of bucks on the Hulk tomorrow.
The Hulk.
He likes getting out of the city.
I'm not backing it, so to win.
He likes getting out of the city, the Hulk.
Yep, he does. It's no good in the city.
No good in the city.
Absolutely.
Tessie, the Pezza's push, I went hard for a Lindsay Smith little sneaky double figure. And, of course, it was scratched because I think the track was playing a bit too firm for Rudja. Yeah. So I was absolutely devastated. I did throw out a nice little place bet on Foxborough at $3.70 if anyone jumped on. But Lonsdale Lady, one of my biggest bets on Saturday, it got pulled out of the race. So, fucking hell.
Terrible.
Oh, mate, I was devastated. Marto's meat and view veg, we agreed. And the Greek Freak, I don't know if I'd sack it. I think it was honest.
Look, the problem that I have with a few of my selections these days, and I hope that it doesn't happen again, is they get tipped. They're normally on paces or leaders. They get backed, and they get taken on, and then they get rolled.
As I said, I think he fought on all right. He was only beaten a couple of lengths for. Then I wouldn't sack him. I reckon if he gets a bit of an easy time in front, I reckon he would have went close, the poor bugger.
Yeah, well, that's what I think. He's definitely no Big Boy Roy, so he doesn't get sacked, that's for sure. But
Big boy Rod's
having
gone.
said that, like he was, it was a false price. 10-1 was way overs. So if you took this way, you don't lose.
Yeah.
But we're not here to not lose. We're here to win.
That's right. That's right. And as our mate Huey, not Pewey, Huey, he always says you don't back each way if they're under $6 a place. You go on the nose and you live and die with the tip. So well done, Huey. Thanks for that advice, mate. I'm broke because of it. Thanks. Now, Tone, you've got a bit of mail about the tennis. Is that right?
Yeah, a bit of mail about the tennis.
What's that, mate?
Yes, a little bit of mail about the US Open there. The big girl. I reckon she's a chance to win the US Masters.
The US Open. Tone, what's her name, mate? Can you just mention her name?
Oh, it's a shocker. It's Anya Sabalenko.
Right.
Sabalenka. That's it.
Pezza.
Yeah.
Anya, he looks like a good chance to win the female tournament.
Mate,
you're not wrong.
Is he in the men's or the women's, Tone? I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Mate, look at the size of her. Jesus Christ. She would absolutely destroy you, Tone. Even if you were back in the day, back in Lonnie at Cousins, she would turn you around and peg you up.
She doesn't oil my rifle, that's for sure. Nah, not into that at all. She's a tanker's time.
Get on her. Ada Sabalenko. She's in the $10, you reckon, but your mate's on at 28, so that was good.
But on a 28.
Well, you could have gave us a tip when she was 28.
Well, that's right. I got the tip. I just got the mail. The mail.
Typical fucking punters, eh?
Yeah,
that's it.
Get on.
Unlike us, we're not greedy. We throw them out there nice and early.
Marto, how good Marto last week. The big man's up and about. I'm pretty sure he'd be pretty pumped this week in his little video. And as we said, he was supposed to be here, Tone. You could have actually gone toe-to-toe with the professional punter from Aussie Pro.
Thank Christ he's not. There's some inconsiderate fucking prick. Hang on.
What's happening now, Tony? Sit down.
Who's this winner?
The tipsters, they must be going to his door, collecting the parcels.
Christ. All right. Are you ready, mate? You want to have a listen to the great man?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's hear the man. The man is on form.
Okay.
An interruption, boys.
Hey, g'day, guys. Marto here from Aussie Pro Punters.
How's the volume, Taz? I'm always worried people can't hear the great man.
No, he sounds beautiful. Lovely dulcet tones.
Okay.
Should be a singer.
I'm not sure what Tony's doing now. Fucking Tony, what's happening?
Well, nobody tells me anything because I'm a mushroom. They've come to check the fire unit. So, but Mrs. doesn't tell the mushroom what's going on. So,
they're checking the fire alarms, mate. Yeah. Smoke alarms.
They'll only be a couple of seconds. But...
Oh, bloody hell. How's the drama? I'll put a line through it, Taz.
Unbelievable. You know what they're saying. This is an omen. They've come in there to check that because Tony's going to be on fire.
Oh, mate.
He is going to be on fire.
I reckon he's got nobody to piss on him either.
Lucky we didn't get his selections before because if we did, they would have put him out already.
I'll tell you what,
it's all about Tony, isn't it, Taz? Marto's about to be up and about because he got a big $9 winner. And, how good am I? I'm the professional punter. Fucking blah, blah, blah. And Tony's just stolen everything from him again.
He has. But listen to the noise in the background. Yeah. I don't believe that they're the fire people. I think he's got zig and zag there. Listen to it. The clouds.
The funny thing is, Tony would know who zig and zag were.
I know, Mac and Maya.
Fucking hell. Seriously, poor old Marto gets a $9 winner and it's not about him.
I know.
It's all about Tony still, mate. It's amazing. I don't know how he does it every week. He just puts it all the spotlight back onto him, Taz.
He plans it. He does plan it. I'm sure of it. There's no one there. He's just walking around, and because you can't see his hands, he's got them down low, and he's just ringing this horn. That's all he's doing. He's like, "Yeah, I'm busy. Look, Oh, I've got to check the fire.
Oh, mate.
And he's walking around in circles. He's not going from room to room.
Tony Fetty. All right, we better get into Marto because he's already
Keep
upset
going, yeah.
enough.
Let's do it.
He's already upset Marto because Tony's just fucked him again.
Get him on.
See, nobody tells me anything what's going on here. I'm just the mushroom. So people coming in, they're fucking door, left the door open, air conditioner on. Jesus.
Oh,
jeez.
God. Tony.
Seriously.
Like poor old Marto throws out the $9 and it's just nothing about him.
And here he is calling himself a mushroom.
Yeah.
If you are, is it the shiitake type?
Marto's the big winner, the big wad, the big 800.
Tony, you better explain. You better explain to Taz why you call yourself a mushroom, mate.
In the
Kept
corner.
in the dark and fed bullshit. That's what it is, mate. Kept in the dark, fed bullshit. Mushroom.
Or do they keep you hydrated because it keeps you growing?
Oh, yeah.
I know it's all about you, mate. The analytics tell us every week it's all about Tony. But let Marto fucking say something, please, mate.
Yeah, well, he should have been here. He should have been here. Instead of going, he doesn't need the money. He's just going in there just to get in there and be the big swinger. He should be on here.
Marto here from Aussie Pro Punters. Firstly, hello to everyone out there. Look, I was coming on the show this week, but due to calls, I've been called to work early. It's nice to be one of them, I guess. Look, Tone, don't go against me this week, mate.
Oh.
It spells death for you. You just can't beat me. Hey, we're going to
Well, I think Tony's already beaten him with the fucking fire alarm saga.
Yeah, he has.
You've already stolen his thunder, Tone.
Bring the whip next week, Tone.
Oh, mate, there's always something. But it always happens on Pouty Day. That's the thing, you see. Pouty Day.
For my tip, wide open racing heavily. Most of these horses are on their way to the Melbourne Cup. And Charlie Rhodes is a New Zealand horse by Tavistock. Ended up in the Simon Wild yard. And
I like a New Zealand horse, Tassie.
I don't mind it, but Simon Wild, to me, it's telling me Warrnambool Cup, not Melbourne Cup.
Yeah, the Coleraine Gold Cup or something.
Do you know what I mean? So,
mate, how good was that horse a couple of weeks ago in Elephant? What a star that is.
Well, a tissue. It blew them all down as well.
A tissue.
Oh, that should have been your tip there, Taz. That should have been your tip.
Yeah, we're all.
I know, but sometimes we've got to keep things for ourselves just to make sure we do collect.
Now we're all still in Marto's screen time.
Sorry.
Craig Williams on Saturday. And
that's it.
Oh, no. He's gone Willow. Oh.
Willow be right. He's coming into form. He's all right.
Willowed. Oh, shit.
Of all the horses there, I really think she's probably one of the better chances over 1,700. She looks all day, each way, all day to me on Saturday. And I think we're getting $10 and a little over $3.
I hope she's $6 a place.
The place. Each way all day, Charlie Rose, race 7, number 9. Good luck.
Craig Williams. Nah, not for me. The Tory of Australia. Nah.
It's a tough race, I reckon that.
Yeah, because, they're all looking for further, aren't they, Tassie? So
yeah.
It's a hard race. I think it's a hard race to tip in, but you will find value. Like, as he said, you will find Charlie Rose at a good price.
The only problem with value is, I don't know who it was that told me, but it was some smart bloke. And he said, you can't eat value. So it doesn't matter what price they are as long as they're winning, because really you can't eat value if they're getting done. That said, I'm not going against the pro. He's winning at the moment. I'm not. I'm just, first or second loser. So hopefully he's back next week and sticks it to us all.
As you said, Willow on something at 10-1. You never know with Willow because he's riding for himself or the pocket, or he's riding for the book. So you just don't know which one you is, because Willow can ride a horse at 20-1 that looks like fucking Winks. Yep. And he'll ride Winks and absolutely fucking fuck it in the ass. So you just never know what he's up to, old Willow. You just never know. Is he riding for the owners, or is he riding for the corporates? You just know. I don't know. You just don't know. So the meeting 2 veg of Willow. We got race 7, number 9, Tralee Rose. I don't mind a Rose horse. Remember Empire Rose, Tassie and Tone, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, yes.
Okay, here we go, big boy. Now, I just want to say very quickly, a bit of an introduction. Tassie's finally joined into the degeneracy of Poulty, put a line through it, by tipping in a highway. Well done, mate.
Absolutely. Look, every now and again, I think there comes a time, and my time has come. It's the first race of the day.
Yeah.
And it's also, the way I see it is it's about giving us a bit of a kickstart.
Yes.
So it gives us the kickstart. That said, if it doesn't, it gives us an opportunity to at least go with the next 3 legs in our multi and still get a collect. So I'm thinking about the team and all our punters.
Right.
I nearly didn't go with this because I nearly went with a Rose myself.
Right.
I'm just going to throw it out there anyway. It's in Adelaide. It's in the last Lancani Rose.
Oh, yes.
Would have been nice if I'd have known Marto's because we could have gone for the rose-coloured day.
Yeah, the rose-coloured glasses we could have had on.
That's right. But that said, I'm going with at Kembla, race 1, number 5. It's about $5. Yep. Danzadell. Yep. It's had 3 runs in. It's got very booked. It does handle the soft. I reckon this is a weaker class of field that it's met.
Yep.
3 runs in. I just think it wins.
Yep.
It is probably going to start shorter, and it might even start favourite. But, you know, a $4 or $5 favourite, get on. You can't eat value.
Tommy Berry from Barrier 2. Jesus Christ, that is a dream.
Perfect place to be.
Bad luck. Tommy's out for 17-hour Metchop meetings. Should have been a little bit more, I think. But I think they should try to go a bit harder, these stewards, on some of these jocks. I know they're a bit reckless, and I know they are riding for their owners and the stables. But Jesus Christ, split decisions. Nearly called Advilla, the old butcher, to be in a wheelchair, and of course killed the beautiful exceptionate horse. So I don't know. I think there's some cowboys and there's some. I love Jamie. Sometimes she pushes it a bit hard, old Jamie Carr, but I don't think she just goes straight across in front of someone and just chops them out, which what old Tommy did. But anyway, well done, mate. Race 1, number 5, Danzadell. And of course, remember, if you got Ladbrokes, you've got the, I think the first 4 races at Kembla, you can do your double your winnings, or you can get your bonus bet back. So for me, I always do the double the winnings, and then you get a bonus bet of the winnings. So
and hang on, who was that with? Ladbrokes, was it? Say it again. Just
so Ladbrokes, double your winnings.
That's them. All right. So hang on, guys. Did you hear that? Ladbrokes. So Ladbrokes, if you heard it, then we heard it. So who was it again?
Ladbrokes, get on board, Ladbrokes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So as a degenerate, I never get the bonus bet back because I'm willing to lose it anyway. So I always go the double up, get your bonus, and then you can get on to something a bit bigger. So well done, mate. Well done, Danzadell. Yep. Okay, here we go. We got nothing from Barney, Tone?
Yeah, nothing there. Yep, he's waiting for the spring.
I reckon the next time he's back, that beer will be empty.
It could be.
Yeah, let's hope. Anyway, the great man's been doing it tough up in Cairns. He's one of Marto's bosses, to tell you the truth. So I don't know how Marto goes with that. But anyway, let's get into the quaddie. We're heading to back to Melbourne, because Melbourne, I think we've got a couple of big races, don't we, in the Memsey?
Yep.
And I think it's 3 group races in the quaddie tomorrow.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Big show, big races.
Tone, you're pretty happy you're getting back to Melbourne, mate?
Melbourne, yeah, for the quaddie, value there, not a problem. Yeah, but I won't bet there because there's too many thieves and rogues and people who should be in manacles. But yes, as far as the quaddie goes, bit of value there, big value.
Well, there could be some value if a couple of the favourites get knocked off. If probably will get knocked off in the first, and I think the big boom horse in Ayrton gets knocked off in the last, we could be finding a little bit of value in the quaddie in Corfu. It could be huge, but we need a couple of faves knocked off. Anyway, the first leg, boys, we're going 1, 2, 4, and 6. Me and Marto, we love number 2, but I have to throw in probably the best mare in Australasia, as you can say. One of the best mares in the world, tough as guts. Basically just wins if it's 75% fit. But anyway, Marto's all over instant celebrity. Tassie's stolen one of Tone's tips here, mate.
Yeah, I went with Rich Hips. Recently trialled, and it was a good trial.
Was
It also proved last campaign that it's up to this level. So, you know, with the girls, they tend to mature a little bit later.
Yeah.
And I just think this could be a real good preparation for it. So, you know,
very
it's hard to
good
tip-
record
hard to
first
tip.
up. Very good
Yeah,
record first up.
And it's hard to tip against the fave, but
Mm.
we've got to find one, and that's the one I've gone with.
Yeah,
Sorry, Tone.
yeah.
No, I wouldn't have picked it actually. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
It's one of your favourite horses.
No. I think it's too early.
This
I
is
think it's
like
a bit too
just
early.
below Big Boy Roy, Cakewalk Baby, the Big Easy, Miami Bound,
Yeah,
all those
the
fucking spastics you back every week.
I'm not the only one who backs spastics, by the way.
Oh, right, yeah, we shouldn't say that word. No, but what are you on, Tone? You're on the Blue Butlers, the Aussie Blue Butlers, the
Yeah, I went with
stable with no
Plaquette.
money.
Yeah, went with Plaquette. Good value. Although there's value here. Can't eat value there, Taz, but 16 skins. Damien Oliver on board. He's starting to find a bit of form. Not a bad fourth last start.
I like the
yeah.
idea, Tone. 1, 8, 1, 4 has to be a 1.
Oh, one would think. One would hope.
In the next leg, we got Marto's big favourite horse here in Vow and Declare coming back first up again after an atrocious campaign after winning the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah.
He came back from one run last prep, absolutely butchered, horrible, and now he's back up again. So I think once they win the Melbourne Cup, they break their hearts, and that's it. Put a line through Vow and Declare. Marto's always up and about Vow and Declare. I tipped this 50 to 1, 50 to 1, 3 months, I'm sorry. Yeah, fuck off, Marto. You're not even here, mate. You know? Anyway, we're on number 7, 9, 10, and 14. Pezza, I'm backing up against Tone. Fuck Big Boy Roy, got a heart the size of you. A P. Number 10, no effort. This horse gives 1,000,000%, even though that's impossible. What a horse. Love it. The Cancer owners, the girls, the leopard skin silks, Bo Merton's on. Let's fucking go. $20, this is when it wins again, because there'll be a bicycle.
Ooh. You could be betting on the arse because you've got another one of your winners in there, Barbie's Fox with the Nazi on it at 27.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bit of a worry.
No spoiler, but Marto's all over Charlie Rose, number 9. And then, Tassie, what do you got, mate?
I went with the 7. I went with the Sydney horse coming down.
Yeah.
I was weighing it up between it and the 11 English King. But I've gone with the 7. I just think that, you know, maybe if it gets out, sort of positions up well. I know it hasn't drawn well, but dropping back from 2,000 to 1,700, yeah, I just thought, you know what, Walla, it's good enough. Why not?
We all didn't mind Tory Joy, but we just found out Tory Joy's been scratched. So we put a line through that. And, of course, the big man, another one of his stable favourites in Mr. Moneybags.
Yes, classic. Massive run there the other day. Big came home really well. Third. What's name? Got Masturbates is on it. Declan, dodgy as, but it's a sort of it's a sort of race that anything would not surprise here.
Yeah,
there's not even Miami Bound.
No, hang on, Jamie on Miami Bound?
No, she's been scratched, mate, but they haven't updated on Sportsbet yet. So Jamie's listed, but of course she's in the COVID protocols. Now, don't worry about Jamie Carr being scratched from all these horses like Ayrton and, of course, old Miami Bound. What about poor old Clayton Douglas? I think his heart's broken, isn't it? Well, she was at the Airbnb with a couple of blokes, Tone. I don't know what you would think she was doing, but I don't think she was with her boyfriend. So poor old Clayton. Anyway, let's move on. Race 8, we've got numbers 2, 7, 9, and 11. I'm not too sure who is keen on Behemoth, but it's a great story. Just hate that they rode it a couple of times.
Look, I threw that one in, and I don't know. I saw the run last week, you know, in Adelaide. I saw its trial again.
Yep.
It won this time last year. It does like Caulfield.
Yeah,
it's a big boy.
Won the same race. That's right.
Yeah. So really, I mean, we're talking about Big Boy Roy. It should really be Big Boy Behemoth.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm pretty.
But I'd like to see him get beat. by either 7, 9 or 11.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen on Agan or Age. I don't know how you say it, but I love a Murray Baker Forsman horse. I think Tony was all over Quick Thinker. That was his last Titanian tip winner from Murray Baker. I love the son, the Swedish Bjorny. They don't bring these horses over for any reason from New Zealand. And this thing first up is electric. I don't think it's been unbeaten first up. So it's won every start first up. So at around $10, I reckon we're giggling, absolutely giggling. This is a great chance. Number 7, you're pretty keen, Tone, on Colette. Is that right?
No, I'm on the 11th. Inspirational Girl, Damien Lane in the saddle, first up, ready to rock and roll, only carrying 57.
It's a wonder. Yeah. It's a wonder nobody found Tofane. You know, I know Craig Williams is on it, but Jesus Christ, it hasn't done anything wrong.
Yes, yes.
Won its last 2, hasn't it?
It has.
You know, up in Brisbane, it was unbelievable. You know, in fields double the size of these, absolutely electric runs. So, yeah, anyway, if you got a bit of money, you probably throw Tofane in, I'm pretty sure. And in the last, anything could win in here. This is one of the toughest races of the day. If you took the favourite out in Ayrton, holy shit, this would be the chalky wheel. We're on numbers 3, 10, 11 and 15. For me, I reckon it's a Baker end to the day. It's dad and son. All over Frosty Rocks coming down from Sydney. The big grey. Who doesn't love a big grey? Unfortunately, Craig's in the saddle, but I don't care because I love this horse. It's got a heart bigger than Farlap. Well, I can't say that, but it just never gives up. So I love it. Boys, what are we on?
I'm on the 10, so I've gone Regards Marie.
Yeah, Regards Marie.
I really think, the 11's only got to do, it's only got to come back with 4 legs, really, basically. And you'd think it puts these guys away.
Yes.
That said, again, you know, we do want some value, and value's the, I guess, the key word of the show this week.
Yep.
I've gone with Regards Marie. Got some good form first up, 5 starts for 2 wins and 2 placings.
Yeah.
Gives itself every chance. Why not?
Marto told us that King Magnus should be spelled. It's after its last start, they should have tipped it out. It was a bit plain, but it ran a good second, but the winner was way too good. But he reckons it should be tipped out and protect the horse. And then Tony's found one right down the bottom.
Imperial Lad. There we go. It's time for a roughie to finish off the day. This is when the turd floats to the top of the settling pond. And you've got that Nugent, that bloody, or Nugget Boy, whatever, in the saddle at 12 skins.
Yeah.
Form hasn't been too bad. And, anything's possible at this race.
As he mean, Harmsy, we love a little apprentice on the minimum. Don't worry about that. Claiming a couple, who cares? So, tough race to finish us off. But as Tassie said, if Ayrton comes back with 4 legs, it should be beating this lot. But, you know, Groundswell was a great winning last start. You always got to throw in the dodgy Lindsay Smith claiming 3 on grade again. You never know, is that ever going to come back to its form that it showed last spring? It's a tough race to finish off. But anyway, I'm pretty sure Tassie will have a couple of bucks on number 8, Outrageous. He does love the Chautauqua colours. Don't worry about that.
I do, and I think that, you know what? I don't think it's not a chance. I might like a little bit of a multi, or an exotic there. I don't mind the occasional boxing of 5 in a try.
Yep.
And you know, like normally, what is it? It's $60 for the 100%, but even at $15, 25%.
Yeah.
You know, there's good value in that sort of stuff. So
yep.
It's if I did do that tomorrow, you could pretty much guarantee if Outrageous runs 1, 2, 3. I'm halfway in the queue.
Oh, absolutely. And I think you liked one at big odds in Kembla in the last, I think it was Sniffight.
Yeah, I do. And I don't know, every now and again you just look at something and it just comes back to you and it keeps coming back to you.
Yep.
And it's drawn extremely wide again. But again, I just think that it's going to want to be on the pace or lead. And if it gets across easy, 1,500, third up, its form is 3 from 3. And tomorrow it's third up.
I think it's about 30 to 1. Is that right?
Yeah. When I last looked, it was 26. It had got the blows. So I'm not going off that though. And I'm just going to sit and wait, basically. It might be a matter of just trying to link something up if you've got plenty of money, then throw some money on it. But if
we might have to borrow some from Marto. Okay, here we go, Tone. This is what everyone's waiting for. You're already you already gave the Marto up the fucking ass with the fire alarm saga. Marto was like expected love, and then you just stole his thunder again. Here we go. The analytics tell us everybody's waiting for the titanium tip. Now let's hope it starts with S and it's not fucking one of your spastics that you're fucking back again. Like fair income, mate. You back up more than fucking someone that's been in prison for the whole of their life. Fair.
My horses don't have heart attacks. They just stop. That's the thing. That's the difference between your tips and mine,
I'm looking forward to it because your last two have run second. And I love a Quinella.
Except Big Boy, of course.
Forget Big Boy. But the one before that, the last two would run 2 seconds.
They did.
So, for me, you're my Chinaman.
Yeah, we love a Quinella in the China, don't we, Big Boy? Yeah. Well, China plate. All right, Tone, give it to us.
This is it. Kembla Grange, 6 gun. It was a good third, I think, in that race 2 weeks back when I ran second again. Little Tommy Sherry on board, claiming a couple of Ks. And it was a good third last start. And I think 950 is a little bit over. So I'd have it around about $5 or $6. Doesn't mind Kembla Grange.
Yeah, I think Mark Newnham, he's going all right at the moment. He's training a few. And I don't mind the silks in the Foxborough colours there, the old black and the grey horizontal diagonal stripes. Not bad. I'm loving it. I reckon, I put this up against a couple of you idiots the other week and beat you. I think you come second. I think Lancaster Bomber was your race. Where he went third. So
he did, was.
Yeah, so all right, you're following up. I don't mind it, Tone. It's a new one for you.
Yeah, starts with an S.
Yeah, so I'm in.
Second.
I'm loving it.
Second.
I'm all over. I reckon it's a good tip. I don't mind that, Tone. The S is very important.
Can but try.
Pezza, when you think about, the races tomorrow, it smells like spring, doesn't it, Tassie? All the good horses are coming back. Ayrton, Harder Puissance goes up for the Kembla Grange, whatever cup they're running in, or their new market or gold market, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah. And Pez has gone a little bit bush. I'm going back to our neck of the woods, Tassie, when we were a bit younger and we used to be at the Stratty pub. Where am I going for the...
You're going to Cairns.
I'm going to Cairns, big boy. Going to Cairns. I've got a little bit of mail that I'm pretty keen on, and Black booked after its last run in Townsville. It was 4 lengths last with 400 to go, gets beaten a neck. This thing screamed home like the big grey flash in Chautauqua. It was an unbelievable run, and you think Nathan Day has butchered this horse. The last 2 starts, Ms. Janelle Ryan keeps Nathan Day on. After the 2 butchers, I reckon with the extra 100 metres, it goes from 14 to 1500. It'll take its medicine. It'll just go straight to the back. And hopefully Nathan Day doesn't have it 4 fucking lengths last like he did last week at the 400, because if he's got it 3 lengths last, it wins by 2.
Wow.
So
John Cook.
It doesn't win out of turn, Tony, but tomorrow is the day. 1500 metre, a long straight at Cairns. It's just going to storm over the top, and Nathan Day's going to go, thanks, Janelle, for keeping me on. Nathan Day's been riding like a fucking idiot too recently, so he needs a winner. So anyway, Johnny Book. I love a horse that with a real name. So get on the Johnny Book in Cairns, race 7, number 3. Please try and find it in your corporate betting accounts, especially Ladbrokes. Are you listening?
I love it, folks. That for me, I didn't even look because I've got a little bit of a black booker going at Warwicknabil in the first race with it's number 3. What's it called? Something Daddy. Geez, I've even
Daddy.
What's it called?
Daddy.
There it is. No, it's called Don't Forget Dad.
Don't Forget Dad.
So it was another one that I weighed up, but it's a Warwicknabil. So if we're looking at all those places, but can I just say
Yeah.
Have a look at the paperwork. The questions just keep coming in.
Oh, no.
The subscribers are going
Anyway,
and
Tassie, just 1 second.
yep.
Tomorrow, the titanium, the push, you get a lazy 52.20. But here we go, Tassie, the Yankee, the old Tones and
That's the
Dance Yankee, 10 into 460 into 950 into 550. A lazy 2,400. Have your $5 on that. There's your Chinese dinner and a holiday whenever we open up after COVID. Thanks very much, Tassie. You got some questions? What do you got, mate?
Yeah, no, that I love that. I'll be getting on that as well. All right, first question. This one comes from Robert, and it just says, do you boys follow any other types of racing, greyhounds, trots, etc.?
Yeah.
And if so, why don't you throw out the occasional tip there?
Good idea. I love the dishies. Not too keen on the thieves on wheels, the red hots. But I love a greyhound. Don't worry about that. I've owned a few. One of my mates was a really good trainer in Brett Bravo. And Dave Knocker's one of my mates we used to catch dogs together with. And his daughter is on fire training greyhounds at the moment. So
Pezza, what was the fellow's name in Cairns that had Poncho that won the greyhounds?
Was that Dougie?
One about, I think it was. It was.
Dougie.
Was he Indigenous?
Yeah, he was an Indigenous boy.
Yeah.
His missus was a blonde chick. Yeah, they both worked at sea. Dougie. Yeah.
He just kept. He had this one dog. I'll never forget it. Poncho. It just.
Yeah.
It was like a picket fence.
Yeah. It just ran every week and won.
Yep. What about yourself, Tone?
He had about 17 kids.
Don't do dogs, and I hate the trots.
Yeah.
Pan lickers, trots, they're dodgy, yes. Yeah, they're the worst.
Any more there, Tassie?
Yep, the second one. This one we might have to think about, but hey, hi, Palty. I love taking some long-range doubles. Any chance you could throw out some names of horses I could or should consider for some spring big racing?
Well, Marto's already tipped us into that horse. What comes second is Stradivarius the other night at 30.
Spanish Mission.
Melbourne Cup. Was it?
Spanish Mission.
That's right. It's in the $10 favourite, I think, for the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah, yeah. We all got it at 30s.
We all got it at 30.
Sorry, we didn't share it.
Sorry, Polty. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, absolutely. I think that's I think there's a couple of long range. I love having a few long ranges. Surprise Baby was going to get me about 24 grand if the Geordie Childs actually rode it like a little bit better. That was going to be my biggest result on the punt anyway. But thanks, Geordie, for fucking that. But Tony always looks to the future. Always.
You got anything in the future there in the crystal ball, Tone?
No, mate. No, you guys are way ahead of me when it comes to the future bets. I'm the here and now, or next week or tomorrow sort. I don't really do a lot of long range stuff.
Yeah. I know. One thing, I'm on She's Ideal. I'm on She's Ideal in the Metropolitan, and I got 14-1, and now she's about $3.60 favourite after her run last week. So I'm a genius.
Yeah, that's a good bet. She's a good bet.
I'm looking at I haven't backed it for tomorrow, but it's in Sydney. Dancing Willoughby, I think it's called. Dashing Willoughby.
Dashing Willoughby, yeah.
And I know it came out here last year for the Cups, and it only had the 2 runs, the Caulfield on Melbourne, and failed. It stayed here. I think watch its run tomorrow and make an assessment. Throw it in for your long ranger.
A sneaky, good.
Yeah.
We've got 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go, Tassie.
I'm done. That's it. Keep the questions coming in. Thanks, fellas.
Thanks, fellas. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Tassie, for organising that as usual. Hopefully Marto's with us next week so he can pump himself up again and pump his own tyres, which he always does well. Tone, any final thoughts?
No, mate. I just think that tomorrow there's I've got a full stable in at Kembla. I might chuck a couple up on Facebook for anybody who wants to put some lays up. So
perfect.
Yeah.
I've got the chocky wheel going as well. Yeah, I've got my chocky wheel in Adelaide. So if I hand those over to you, Tone, do you reckon you could put the Wheel of Fortune bets up?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I reckon Adelaide's awesome tomorrow. Adelaide, you've got the Great Diviner, which is one of my favourite horses, Will Clarkin. Second Slip's going back.
Favourite, $2.35.
$2.35. So I reckon if you do the Will Grant Diviner into